Day 2 of our coverage of Championship Week on A Lot of Sports Talk and ALotofSportsTalk.com almost featured one of the biggest upsets of Championship Week. That game happened on this floor, the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York, for the Atlantic 10 men's basketball tournament. The number 5 seed, the VCU Rams, one of the teams considered a lock to head into the NCAA tournament from the Atlantic 10, but they were far from a lock for most of the ball game against the number 12 seed, the Fordham Rams, but VCU prevailing by a score of 63-57. But the game between the Battle of Rams was tied at halftime. Midway through the second half, it was the Fordham Rams that took a 5-point lead, but VCU ending the game on a 19-8 run to advance to the quarterfinal round tomorrow afternoon, where they will take on their city rival, the Richmond Spiders. And after the game, I talked with one of the players for the VCU Rams, Mo Alie-Cox. He had 4 points, 9 rebounds in the contest, 5 of those rebounds offensive. And I asked him to begin our conversation, was there more excitement or was there more relief after VCU's win against the pesky Fordham Rams?
A little bit of both. Just ready to turn the page and move on to tomorrow and play the Richmond Spiders.
Speaking of playing the Richmond Spiders, is there a part of you that is really keyed up to playing Richmond, knowing that they beat you twice in the regular season and it's a natural rivalry in the city of Richmond?
Yeah, of course. It's a rivalry game. They know our style. We know their style. I mean, last time we played them, it was down to the wire. We lost in double overtime. And, of course, we get to play them up here for the third time, so we're just hoping to get the W.
In the second half, the shots weren't really falling for the team, about 26% in the second half, but 13 offensive rebounds in the second half. Was there something that you could exploit with the Fordham Rams inside to get so many second chance opportunities?
That was one of the keys to the game that we talked about before. Coaches told us, just stay on the glass, stay on the glass. Our shots weren't falling, but me, Trey, Terry, a bunch of us kept going to the offensive glass and trying to get second chance opportunities.
What is this team's mentality? Of course, Briante Weber going down with the injury. The team is 5-6, I believe 6-6 now with this victory. So as the days go by without Briante, what has been the mentality of this team in terms of getting the ship right and having to adjust without Briante?
I mean, we haven't been shooting well, so we just try to respond to everything. Things go good, things go bad. And today I think we did a good job of responding. They took a 4 or 5 point lead. We just turned intensity and energy up. We got a couple turnovers and we made shots, and then we just pulled it out. Was
that the key after Fordham took the lead in the second half, just turn up the intensity, or something else in terms of X's and O's that allowed you to come back in the ball game?
We didn't really change anything X's and O's. Coach was in the huddle talking about our energy's down. We need to pick it up. And that's when we made a couple big plays. I got the dunk, Johnny made the floater, and the whole team got pumped up, and we just turned it on from there.
Is there a sense of unfinished business, knowing that you guys were so close to winning the conference tournament title last year and losing to St. Joe's? Is there a bit of unfinished business in Brooklyn?
I'm going to call it unfinished business since it's a new year. So we're just trying to take it one game at a time, trying to go 1-0 every day. And our only focus right now is on Richmond.
Once again, talking about Briante Weber, he's standing right next to Coach Shaka Smart on the sidelines. How many times do you get to hear him while he's pseudo-coach, assistant coach?
I mean, you hear him a lot. Even when he was playing, you heard him a lot. But now you hear him even more. He's directing people, telling them what to do, sometimes helping coach with a play caller, so if he sees something coach doesn't see. So it's real good just having him on the sidelines.
So you're saying he's a future coach?
Yeah, he could be.
Mo Alie-Cox of the VCU Rams. VCU advancing to the quarterfinal round of the Atlantic 10 tournament, taking on Richmond. Mo, thank you so very much for the time. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
It should be an amazing matchup tomorrow afternoon. The number 5 seed, the VCU Rams, taking on their city rival, the number 4 seed, the Richmond Spiders, in the quarterfinal round tomorrow here at the Barclays Center. Tonight at the Barclays Center, as you can see, 2 teams warming up. The number 7 seed, the team in white, the St. Bonaventure Bonnies, and to the far side, the number 10 seed, the St. Joseph's Hawks. So stay tuned to A Lot of Sports Talk and ALotofSportsTalk.com for evening coverage of Day 2 of both the Atlantic 10 and Big East tournament. Also, we have an interview with co-Big East Player of the Year, Ryan Arcidiacono, Villanova, the number 1 seed, winning in the quarterfinal round earlier today, 84-49 against the Marquette Golden Eagles, advancing to the semifinals of the Big East men's basketball tournament, where they will take on the number 4 seed, the Providence Friars. From the floor of the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York, my name is Adeshina Koike for ALotofSportsTalk.com.